Hello and welcome back to my channel. Well, don't, not back, but welcome to my channel. This is my first Sims video. My name is Cole and I haven't decided what my YouTube URL or username is going to be yet. So whatever I upload this video as, that's my YouTube URL. But I've watched Sims videos for a long time and I've always been really interested in building The Sims. I've been playing The Sims since I was like probably 10 or 11 years old. And I'm 24 now. So you do the math because I can't. I majored in journalism in school, so I don't know how to do math. But yeah, I've always really enjoyed Sims content. I have never really tried making content in The Sims, except for in The Sims 2 Exchange. I tried to do a couple like asylum challenges, throwback. Oh my god, that'd be so much fun. I think that's what my next video is going to be. I'm going to try and do that Sims 2 asylum challenge in The Sims 4 because I haven't done that in so long. Wouldn't that be so much fun? But yeah, I did that with like all of the, when I was like 12, it was like me and a bunch of like 30 to 45-year-old moms, and the bullprop, what's it called? Discussion board for The Sims, which I'm not dissing the moms. It was a weird dynamic thinking about it now. It was like me, 12 years old, and all of these like moms who have their own 12-year-olds, and we're all talking about The Sims. But I really enjoyed that, and I still keep in touch with a couple of those. But yeah, I've always really loved The Sims. I started with The Sims 2, like I said. Did The Sims 3, had the whole Sims 3, except for, I think I didn't get like Into the Future. By that point, I had all the packs and my computer could barely run it anyway. So I didn't get that one because it didn't interest me, but yeah. So this is a like small-ish mid-century modern family home. I kind of designed it as having like one or two parents and one child. The child's bedroom could be like a child or a teen's bedroom. There aren't any like toys, so you'd have to add that if you have like a child. But I saw it as more of like a teen's bedroom. Like there's like a guitar and yeah, and there's like a computer and like it's kind of like black and red and like, you know, teenish, like a little angsty maybe, but not really. This is the dining room, which I love. It has like a million windows, and then it's open to the kitchen with that little pony wall, which I would love that, because my kitchen is like 3 rooms away in my current apartment from my dining room table. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, here's the kitchen. It's very long and skinny, which a lot of people like in house owners are like, ooh, a galley kitchen. Like, I don't want a galley kitchen. Like, they're all gross and long and skinny. But, like, I like this galley kitchen. It's long, and you have so much workspace. And you could just spread all your crap out and just do whatever. Like, I don't know. You can probably tell I don't cook. But, you know. I had this shelf in, and I was envisioning adding plants to the shelf. But it was very, very annoying adding plants to that, so I only had one in, and it's like the only one that slots onto a shelf. So sorry, that was a little lazy and probably not a good first impression for my YouTube videos, but you know how it goes. Sometimes we'd be a little lazy. This is the living room that I'm starting. It looks like there's no color right now, and I promise, like, I'm not one of those like minimalist white and light wood color builders. Like there's a lot of those on YouTube, and that wasn't me to shade anyone. I like that style, but it's not really my style. I like a lot of color. The living room ends up being kind of the same colors as my current living room. It's like green and gray and yellow, which I love. I love those colors together. I think it's just very calm and soothing, and you know. And then I use so many packs. I'm so sorry. I was going into this and I was like, okay, I'm going to pick like 2 packs and do the whole thing because that's how all the big Sims YouTubers do it. But it's hard. It's hard when you got like a million things. Like I wanted those city living chairs and the tiny living painting, and then the bowling night couch, which I don't ever use really. I think it's kind of a weird couch because it doesn't have arms, but I liked how it looked, so I wanted to try it. And it looks good, I think, or maybe it doesn't. you know. Here I had this weird little space. I originally wanted to make that like a sitting room, but it was kind of too small, and so I just added like that little green bookshelf kind of thing, and like it might be kind of like, as some YouTubers call it, like a stinky green, but I like it. I think it's a nice green. It's very soothing. It's like a nice little like reading nook, even though you can't really like sit over there. But yeah, I also used a lot of like locked items. I kind of forgot how that works in The Sims. I think you have to like enter the cheat before you buy the house. It's like the unlock dot. See, I'm a terrible YouTuber. I'm so sorry. But we're moving on to the child's bedroom because I can't. I don't know. I don't know the cheat codes. I have to look them up every time. So I'm going back and forth right now. But yeah, I'm starting on the child's bedroom. It's kind of like, it's a little goth, but not really. It's just, there's some black items. I kind of wanted this to be like a realistic, like kind of like IKEA-ish bedroom, but like with like some vintage pieces. Like the bed to me like looks kind of vintage. It's like that island living single bed, but to me it kind of looks a little vintage without being like it's like mid-century vintage, which I love. I used to work in a mid-century vintage furniture and clothing store before they closed, which was really sad, but I loved working there. The owner a couple times just ended up paying me in furniture or like rugs because I would just spend my whole paycheck at the store, which was very problematic. But you know, when you like things, when you like design, you kind of end up blowing your money on that sometimes. But it worked out fine. And then here, I don't know where I am. I think my recording paused. Hold on. Or did I just... Oh, I just left it running for a long time. Okay, never mind. I'll probably have to edit that out. Or maybe I won't because I am too lazy to do that. But so there's actually like a 3-bedroom house. But I made one of the bedrooms like that weird like skill building room you have in like every Sims house that you just kind of like shove like the workout equipment and like you like try to make it cute with like a bookshelf and like a computer and a desk, but eventually it has like, it's a cupcake machine in it and you're just like, God, I hate this room. But you know, you could, if you have another kid, you could just shove the kid in that room as well, and then it would just have a cupcake machine and a kid and be perfect. I love the outside of this house more than anything. And I hate landscaping in The Sims. Like, I think it takes forever, and I do the same thing every time, and it's just not interesting to me. So that's something I want to work on, but, you know. But I think the outside of this house is just awesome. Like, they have, like, this huge deck on the front of the house, which I think is kind of interesting, because, like, you don't always think about having, like, a deck on the front of the house. And they have this pergola, which I wanted to put the dining room or the outdoor dining room table under, but it was a little too small. So it's just kind of like a little entryway into the dining room there. And they have a hot tub, which I think I mentioned, but yeah. And then I went with like soft pastel colors for the plants. Yeah. And then when I'm taking my screenshots, there's like a part of the deck that like disappears, and I'm not really sure like what that glitch is or how to fix it. So if someone can see that when it comes up, I'll let you know. But like if you could just like let me know why it does that and how I can fix that, that'd be great. I kind of went crazy with the hedges there, but I didn't know what else to do with that like one tile space. I probably should have just like left it open, and then like that whole area would just kind of like look like their yard, even though the actual lot in The Sims is only like, it only goes to like the back of their house. But I don't know, I couldn't help myself. So yeah. Yeah, and they have like a little lap pool, which I guess Sims do swim laps, so I guess it kind of works out. You just have like a little lap pool to like keep fit if you want to. Yeah, sorry, I'm going everywhere. I'm going a million different directions all the time. Here's kind of like me painting the outside of the house. I end up really liking the combination of this island living rock, and I think the base game like vertical wood slats. I have those in the black and the bluish teal color, and I think it looks so good. I think it looks very it's not really 60s-ish. It's a little like I don't think it's like 70s either. I don't know like what era it is, but I think it looks so cool. Maybe it's paneling from the 60s, but then they like renovated it and they put like new they put new colors. Yeah, because the inside also looks kind of renovated because it's very like white and crisp and clean. And they have some paneling, but like it's not paneling everywhere. I feel like if this house was like unrenovated from like the 60s or 70s, which is like kind of when I imagined it being built, it would just be like shag carpeting and like wallpaper and way too much paneling. So who knows? Here's the outdoor dining table. I didn't put like a ton of work into this. It's just like a table with a rug, and I ended up putting a light up there as well. I wish that it would have fit like under this little pergola thing, but it just wasn't going to work out. Yeah, I'm spinning the camera around a lot again. There's actually 2 bicycles on this lot, which I really like. I love the bikes in The Sims, except for when you actually need to use them to like get somewhere quick, because they never want like I swear to God, every time I like wanted my like university Sims to like bike to class or something, they would take a million years to do that, and the animation to get on and off the bike takes up more time than you would have ever needed to just run from the destinations. It's so annoying. But I think the bikes are really cute, so I keep using them. So yeah. One thing weird that you might have noticed is that there's actually a washer and dryer in the kitchen here, which I thought was kind of like a little European, I guess. Although if it was truly European, I don't think they'd have a dryer. I think most Europeans either only have a washer, or they have like a washer dryer combo, and it's like the same machine. At least that's what I've noticed from like my time in Europe. Not that I've spent like a ton of time there, but I did. I'm like that girl that's like, oh, I studied abroad. Like everyone does everyone know that I studied abroad? But I spent some time in London, and then I did some traveling with a friend after that. So yeah. Let's move on, because I'm not trying to that's not in my notes. I don't know if you can hear my notebook here, but it is not in my script that I wrote for this, which I'm not even going by anyway, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just going through. I think I'm finally starting on the upper floor. Yeah, and then I had to like change the, what's it called, the roof trim, because it was poking through, which I hate. That's my like least favorite glitch, because I love like open to below spaces in The Sims, and like having like big like 2-story rooms with like a loft and stuff. But it's impossible to do if you have like a complex roof system. So I'm hoping that someday that like gets fixed, but who knows. This bathroom is very small for a master bathroom, I think, but it gets the job done, and I had enough room for separate tub, which I like doing. It's very simple. I think I ended up moving that robe in the save file, or the, what's it called? The like lot or whatever on the gallery, because it ends up messing with the shower. So that's not in there in the save, but yeah. So here's the master bedroom. It's very like grown up. There's not a lot of color in this room, but I thought it was like the parents' like nice, like tranquil, like sanctuary away from like their like downstairs. They could just come up here whenever they want, or like just to get away from it at all at night. And it's like it's their sanctuary, and they still have a picture of their family on the wall there. But yeah, see, it's like mostly white and like crisp and clean, which I like. And then they have their own separate balcony, which I love. It's like that apartment on the Culpeper House apartments. What's it called? Yeah, the Culpeper apartment house. Yeah, the one with the balcony. It's kind of like that, which I love. That's like my favorite apartment of all time in The Sims. Like a lot of people, I know a lot of people really love that apartment. But a lot of people also really hate that it has the needs TLC trait, which I also agree with. I think that it's ridiculous that you can't change lot traits in apartments, but it's not my game, so I guess it is. I paid for it, but I'm not like one of those people that's like, I paid for this game, so you guys have to listen to me, and like, I paid my taxes, so I pay your salary. That's not me. I don't know where this voiceover is going, but tell me to talk for 20 minutes and I'll somehow get it politicized. But yeah, we're moving on down to the child's bedroom. Like I said, I think I've said like 3 times in this video, or maybe I haven't because I've recorded this voiceover like 3 times now. But the child's bedroom uses the black paneling, which I thought was like kind of like a risky move, but I used it out here as well, I think. But yeah, it's not like goth. See there was like a split second, you can see it there. There is the glitch in the roof, the floor. I don't know, there's like this 2-tile like space where it's just gone, and I don't understand why or how that happened or how to fix it. So if someone knows, let me know. But yeah, I think I've had my fill of the inside now, so I'm going back outside to finish up the landscaping and kind of look at the house from afar a couple times. I had these planters, which I love. I actually started my own garden a couple weeks ago, and I have watermelons, and they're black watermelons, which I'm really excited about because I've never seen those before. They're like black on the outside and red on the inside, which I think they'll look really cool. And then I have like peppers and jalapenos, and I don't know if you can hear that, but that is thunder. It is thundering today. It's a perfect time to start a video, but yeah. All of my windows are like 100 years old, so you're going to be able to hear that all throughout the video. I'm so sorry. I also live across the street from a bus stop, so you'll probably hear the bus too. But yeah, I had this little collage wall, which is, I think it's like my favorite area in the whole house, and in this kid's bedroom, is because it's like my dream bedroom as a kid. And it's a little fun, but it's like not anything too crazy going on in here. There's like a lava lamp, and like it just looks like a fun place to like bring your friends, and like you guys could like go to the pool that's like right outside your bedroom window. Like I wish I had a pool this summer. Like my air conditioning's broken, and so I just have been sweltering in my apartment, and all I can think about is how much I just want to like swim in a pool, and like how jealous I am of like anyone that has a pool right now. So if you live in the St. Louis area, which is where I am, and you have a pool and you want to have me over, please comment below, I guess. I don't know. I don't think anyone from the St. Louis area is going to watch this video, but who knows? I'm not sharing this on my social media. God, no, that's not happening. So yeah, let's see. I'm almost finished with this house, I think. I've got like a minute to go in this voiceover. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I'm just going back and forth a lot. I think I'm just adding a lot of details. You could see I added a little guitar down there. So maybe this really cool teenager that lives in this room can like play guitar for his friends out by the pool. Like that would be, that teenager would be so cool in my opinion. And he has this cool house, and his parents are like, kind of envision his parents to be like a writer and like an artist, because there's a lot of bookshelves and a lot of like art supplies in the house. Or not supplies, but there's like 2 easels. And yeah, I'm so sorry. I just realized I used the university easel, and I think that might be the only university object. And no, because I have the bicycles as well. So I'm pretty sure you only need university if you want the bicycles and the 1 easel in the office area. So if you don't want that, then you can go ahead and download it if you don't have university. Although I'm not sure how that works. If you download a build and you don't have content from the pack, does it just like disappear, or does it get replaced, or is it like corrupt? I'm kind of confused. I've never tried that before. So yeah, I think I'm finished here. It's like a small family house, but I think it's cute, and it's like mid-century, modern, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, a million packs, and no custom content. I'm going into the screenshots here, but there's no custom content in this build. I'm not really sure why. I know I can Google it and kind of figure it out probably, but I'm just kind of lazy right now. Why it says that there's custom content in the build, probably because I have build CC in my game, although I don't ever really use it. I just kind of downloaded it one day and then it's in my mods folder and I can never find it again. But if you can figure out how to tell me, or if you can tell me how to figure out how to get rid of the includes custom content tag on this build, please let me know. So cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.